Hey guys, say hello to Gigi. Gigi is my lovely plant, and like most plants, Gigi has roots which are inside the soil in the pot. Gigi also has a beautiful stem, some nice leaves, and some flowers. Do you guys like flowers? Do you like plants? Well, today we're going to learn a lot about plants, and in particular about leaves and what their function is for plants and how they help us be healthy and alive. We're going to start with a leaf mystery. Here is how the mystery game will work. You're going to have 4 sheets of leaves, and you will have to look carefully at them and decide how many trees they came from. And keep in mind that some of them could come from the same tree. Now, how are you going to know whether they came from the same tree or from different trees? Let me give you a clue. The thing you will look at is first and foremost the general shape of the leaf. Now, if you look at this, there's actually quite a few different shapes that leaves can have. Have a closer look. There's some that actually look like an umbrella. There's other ones that look like a closed umbrella. You can have some really pointy ones like a needle. There's also the flick of a flame. There's star-shaped ones, there's bean or kidney-shaped ones, there's circular ones, there's some that look like hearts, and there's ones that look like arrowheads. So there's all sorts of different shapes. Here, so you can have a bit of a closer look. And this will be the first thing you will look at to decide whether 2 leaves came from different or the same plant. If they came from the same plant, that would mean that their shape should be roughly the same, although it could be bigger or smaller. Now, second clue. Apart from the overall shape of the leaf, the outside of the leaf is usually different if the leaves came from different plants. Now, have a look at this one. There's all sorts of different shapes. This one is with a smooth edge. This one is with a pointy, jagged edge. This one goes even crazier. This one is like the back of a Spinosaurus or something. And then so you can look at these and also keep in mind that the outside contour of the leaf could also be different, and this could tell you which one is the same and which one is different. And finally, are you guys ready for this? This is the most difficult criterion. It's the inside of the leaf. Now, if you look at the leaves, let me see, you will notice that leaves have some funny lines all through the whole surface of the leaf. Now, these little lines are called veins. Now, you might be wondering why they might be called veins, but if you think about it, what do veins do in us people? What flows through the veins, guys? You can mostly see them here, okay? On the other side too, sometimes on your hands. Veins are actually the blood vessels, the little canals through which blood flows. And blood carries a lot of important things in our body. The blood carries gases which we need, for example, oxygen that we breathe in, and they also carry the carbon dioxide which we want to be exhaling and getting rid of. But also, it carries sugar. And sugar is the food that our cells need to actually produce a lot of energy for us. Remember, in those little energy centers inside of the cells. And that's how they get it, through the blood. Okay, now, in plants, leaves also have those veins. You can see it on the other side. And after we finish the mystery, then you guys will have a chance to do a picture of those, okay? So in plants and in leaves, veins do a very similar purpose. What they do is they help transport water and food. Now, back to the mystery. I will take a picture of all of these leaves and I'll post them for you now so you guys can actually have a good look. I'll give you a little bit of time and then you guys can just click pause and play again and you will see if you got them right. Okay, ready, set, go! All right, I hope you guys were able to try and match some of them and see and count how many different plants we've got here. But now, let's have a quick check and see if you guys got them right. Now, if you look at this one, for example, now there was no other plant like this. So this one will be number 1. And I'm going to write 1. Okay. Now, did you see any other leaves that look like this one? Nope. So that's number 2. Okay. Now, did you see any other ones that look like that? Ooh, what about this one? Those two look very similar. Have a look a little closer. Now, these two should likely be from the same plant. Now, they're roughly about the same shape. Their veins look very similar, and the only thing that's a little bit different is the outside, the contour. But it looks like, because this one's a little bigger, it has just an extra bulge on the side. So we're going to assume that those two are actually from the same plant. So this is going to be number 3. Okay, so far 3 plants. Now this one, it kind of looked similar to something else here, to those ones. Now, they do look similar. However, what's very different is the outside contour. Okay, this one has a very jagged contour on outside, while these ones are a lot smoother. Okay, so this one actually is our 4th plant. So this is number 4. Okay, so far we have 4 different plants here. Let's keep on looking. Okay. If you look at this one seems quite easy. Now, those two have the same shape, they have the same type of veining, the vein pattern is the same, and the outside is the same. This is kind of like the candle flick, and also it has the smooth outside, and the veins are just going like this, okay? So these two are for sure from one plant. So this is number 5. Okay, now looking at these, they're also looking quite similar. So this is number 6. Those two are number 6. And this guy, although kind of similar, as you can see, has a lot of has a much pointier end, and it has a bit of a different shape. This has more of a diamond shape, and these ones are more oval shaped. Okay, so this is the 7th plant. Okay, number 7. Now, are those two the same, guys? No, they shouldn't be the same. Their overall shape is quite different. This is the heart shape and this is the round shape. Okay, so this is the first and most obvious thing. As well, the rest, it's still smooth on both sides, and their patterns for their veins look a little similar, but their overall shape is very, very different, so they're definitely from different plants. Okay, so this is number 8. And the other one is number 9. Okay, so far, 9 different plants, okay? Now, let's have a look here. Look at this one. Now, this one, actually, let's have a quick look for the previous one. We were looking at this one. Let me put them together. Now, this one and that one, whoop, I'll flip it so it's in the same direction. What do you think, guys? Do they look similar? Or maybe even the same? Same shape, same outside contour, and the vein pattern is absolutely the same. So this one is actually the same as the old one. So we're not going to count this one. Okay, let's have a look at this giant one. This is a really cool one, but it kind of reminds me of the heart shape we already saw in the previous one over here, except it's a little bit smaller. Now, if I make it a little bit bigger by moving it, they will completely overlap. So, also, this is from the same plant as before. So this is completely not helping us in getting any more numbers. It's just from the same plants as before. Okay, let's put them aside. So far, we're still at 9, guys. Okay, let's have a look. This should be quite easy. We haven't seen anything similar to this one, so this is definitely number 10. You can see that it's from the same little branch. There's a bunch of leaves that are coming off together. So this is number 10. Okay, have a look at those. What do you think? Maybe if I put them this way or a little bit closer to you. Same pointy bits, same jagged contour, same overall shape, kind of like a kind of like a diamond. Didn't we see one that was kind of like a diamond? Okay, so those two are definitely from the same plant, but let's see if one of the previous ones might also be from the same plant. Let me dig through it. Okay, is it here? No diamonds here. Is it here? Oh, yeah, this one, right? Okay, let's have a see. Let's have a look. Okay, they look quite similar. Here you go. So there is this one, and then there's that one, except now you might not be able to see it very well on the video, but let me see if I can bring this closer. Now look how the veins are actually kind of like straight lines. Here, coming off of the middle one, and same on the other side. While on this one, the veins are actually kind of going like a rainbow. So they have a curve. So that means that those, you're right, they did not come from the same tree. Okay, so we're actually going to have number 11 here for those. And those are the cutest ones. Look at them. They're so teeny tiny. They look absolutely the same, but different from anything else that we've seen. So this is our number 12. So guys, proudly we can say that we have 12 different plants that those leaves came from. Okay? Well, thank you very much for helping me solve the mystery. And I hope you really enjoyed and you did it yourself as well. And now, you've earned yourself a little prize, okay? So I told you we're going to do a leaf rubbing, so you can look at the pattern of leaves even better. You can do it with any leaf, but the best ones are the ones that have really, really visible veins, okay? So those little canals and sticks that seem to be coming from the middle. Okay, now, I'm going to use this little guy, because when I flip it on the back side, you can see that the veins are quite well visible. And this means I'm going to be able to rub them off of the leaf onto a piece of paper really nicely. Okay, so what do we need? Super simple. We need a leaf. Please make sure it's not a dried up leaf because you're just going to be crunching it up and it's not going to work. You need a green leaf. You need a piece of paper. And you need some crayons. Now, usually what I like to do is I like to peel the crayons, and I know how much you guys like peeling crayons, so now is the right time to do it. I'm going to take orange, for example, but you could use any color to your liking. Now the important thing is, because you wanna transfer the vein pattern to the piece of paper, you need to make sure that it's in contact, it's touching the paper. So you're going to put the leaf with the top side, with the smooth side down, so that all of the veins that are coming out of the leaf and up are gonna be facing up. So this you put down on your table, just like this, and then you just sandwich it on top with your piece of paper. Okay, now you take your crayon, and it's super duper important that you don't go pushing really hard, because everything's gonna get so dark you're not gonna be able to see anything. You have to do it gently and lightly. You can always apply more force, but you cannot unapply it. So don't go like you have to be gentle, and you have to do it nice and easy. And what helps is, instead of holding the crayon down like normally you would for coloring, just hold it along the long side. Let me show you actually with the big one so you can see it better. So I would hold it this way, not this way, because now I'm going to press too much. The idea is to press very lightly. So you're going to hold it this way. Okay, let's do it with the orange so you can see it a little better. And please make sure the leaf and the piece of paper don't move, because you're going to have twin leaves, or you'll be having like a crazy hologram of like moving things. The leaf was here, the leaf was there, where is the leaf? Okay, so gentle, without much pressure. Okay, so here, I know where the leaf is, so I'm gonna go kind of like over there. Actually, let me just bring the camera a little closer so you can see a little better, okay? Okay, so now I hope you can see a little bit better. What I've done is I've changed the leaf because the other one already got a little crushed. And now we're going to have a smaller leaf, and I will show you how you have to do it the right way. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Gently, without moving the paper or the leaf underneath. you kind of know where the leaf is, so you don't have to go all over the piece of paper. If I press too much, I might damage the leaf too much, so it doesn't really show me where the contours or where the veins are. So I'm being as careful as I can be, also making sure that the leaf is visible when I'm transferring it to the piece of paper. Okay, it's a very gentle and faint picture, but you can kind of see right where the veins are, and it's really, really pretty and beautiful. And you can make this for many other leaves and see what their vein pattern is. I hope you liked it.